What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is going to be a Lifestealer replay commentary. This is my player perspective, me playing Lifestealer this game. Recently I've been uploading some support games because I've been playing that the most. Not only, but mostly support, and it's been going pretty okay for me. And I wanted to upload something core, you know, a carry hero, core hero, so I had this pretty great Lifestealer game. The game was about 40 minutes long. For me, honestly, that's like the great duration for a Dota game. Not too long, not too short. 40 minutes for me. I love Dota games that are just 40 minutes. This Lifestealer game though. So, Lifestealer, safe lane. There are many things that we are looking at when doing the starting build. This is probably like the most standard Tango, Healing Salve, Mango and Stout Shield. This is like the most normal or standard safe lane starting build for Lifestealer. And in this game it's perfect because always gotta look at the enemy lineup and see who is going to offlane. In this game it makes sense the most if there is an Axe offlane, solo Axe offlane. So this standard starting item build is perfect. Sometimes if you think that you're going to play against two offlaners, enemy doing aggressive offlane, can go for more regen, you know, one more set of tangos. But this game against Axe, I have two supports on my side, so it really isn't a problem laning against this Axe. Blocking some creeps because that's my job in the beginning. Support's job is to go to the lane and ward the lane, just like Earthshaker just did, and block the enemy range creep if it's going first. Okay, let's see if we get this kill. I don't remember what happened this game, by the way. Maybe we don't get this kill because, yeah, Earthshaker kinda blocked himself right there with his own fissure. And Skyra took a lot of harassment from the tower. I think I'm pinging Earthshaker here. I was telling him on the voice chat to block in a way that Axe can't back. Just like that. That's always your perfect block as an Earthshaker. Blocking the path completely. The first fissure didn't really block. So now Axe is blocked, cannot run to his tower, and he has nowhere to run and nothing to do, so he just dies, and that's the first blood. The first blood for me, perfect. As an Earthshaker support, always try to do that. Blocking the path completely so offlaner cannot run to his tier 1 tower. So I got the Quelling Blade first, as fast as possible, getting the Bounty Rune, getting the Quelling Blade. Boots of Speed after that. It's like the most typical thing. Against an aggressive lane, where movement speed is better than being able to last hit, then Brown Boots and even Phase Boots are much better to get first before Quelling Blade. But in a standard lane where it's you and one support or two supports against one offlaner, then like Quelling Blade first, so I don't miss last hits. I just get the Quelling Blade first. In this game, I'm going Phase Boots. Phase Boots, Armlet, which is pretty typical for Lifestealer. Armlet for Lifestealer is one of the best items for the hero. It's extremely efficient. I have seen Lifestealers not getting Armlet. If you're afraid to like not be able to Armlet toggle well and die because of it, when you practice a little bit, just the best way of learning how to play with Armlet is to practice it. So pick heroes that need Armlet. Wraith King, Lifestealer, Lycan. At the moment, Armlet on Lycan is very good. So just play Armlet heroes. And there are more, but I don't remember right now. Just play Armlet heroes and you will learn how to Armlet. And it's like one of the best items for Lifestealer. I just can't imagine a Lifestealer game without Armlet. Unless like they completely change the item somehow. Right here what I'm doing, see what I did there? That axe was dying. If you didn't know, you can aggro across the map. If you right click on enemy that's on the mid lane and you are close to the enemy creeps on your lane, you will get the aggro of the creeps. So there I was pulling the creeps back so they kill my range creep and the lane doesn't push. Normally that works really well. Here didn't work. The lane still pushed. But it's okay because now we can go and make a pull. The lane is... The camp is not stacked. Yeah, okay, I decided to not pull that. That was good. If I pull that one single camp of those birds, there are some large camps that can kill one creep wave if you help them, if you deny your own creeps, if you attack your own creeps. But those, like, birds, I don't remember how they are called. Those birds, they won't kill one creep wave. The creep wave will kill them. And then the creep wave, the creep wave will meet you with your next creep wave and it will push into the enemy tower. So now, at 53 seconds is the best time to pull. 52 seconds, always the best time to pull because, you know, it stacks and pulls at the same time. Stacking and pulling. Going for the... Yep, going for some last hits here. I see the axe coming. When Axe walks up like that to the creeps, what is he going to do? Obviously he's going to call, so just moving away. And preventing myself from getting called. Because if he calls in front of many creeps and he spins like 5 times in a row, he can definitely kill me. Normally Lifestealer against Axe matchup is pretty okay for Lifestealer. But in this game it's like the Axe cannot do anything. Because he was harassed really well by the supports. He was forced to jungle really early. As you can see on the map, his jungle next to the secret shop is warded. So Skyrat Mage even killed him once when he was trying to jungle. Oh yeah, I told them here, I saw that Axe is jungling with low HP. And I told them if they can go and snipe the kill. If they get that kill, it's amazing. They get a lot of experience for it. They get a lot of gold. Supports with early gold and experience is pretty much the dream. So for me, this is a pretty free lane, you know. This is a pretty standard free lane. Just free farm. Why do I have this on kills and deaths, assists? I need last hits. Who is the first on last hits? It's Anti-Mage with 48 last hits. And I have 42 last hits. How is he getting more last hits than me? What is going on there? I think it was the first creep wave, right? When we tried to kill Axe. But he ran away. And I missed like 3 creeps from the very first creep wave, I think. So yeah. That's pretty unfortunate. But we're pretty even. And Anti-Mage is not out farming me that much. Oh. Kill this guy. Okay. Okay, I should have... Let's see what happens here. Earthshaker is going to die. Okay, I should have raged earlier. But even if I raged earlier, Rubik would still TP. My rage is like level 2, so it's not a very long duration. And okay, I don't think they can kill me here. Lifestealer is a very survival hero in lane. He's like with rage. It's like Juggernaut with spin. Rage is the same. Makes you immune to magic. And has huge survivability. I think with Lifestealer in this game, at this point of the game, if I get smoked ganked by Rubik, maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say that I can survive it. If I see them and get the rage off and then just run away, yeah, I just run away. But if they get the lift on me and then the hex and then the shackles and the axe go, okay, never mind. I was gonna say that I can survive a gank if they smoke gank me. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. Depends. Depends how many disables they have ready. But overall, you get the idea. I'm trying to say that Lifestealer is very, very survival hero. Pretty strong laner. Like just by the hero itself, just Feast already gets lifesteal since level 2. You have magic immunity, you have a slow and extra lifesteal from open wounds. It's just so many things that make Lifestealer really, really strong in lane. And overall a really good hero. It's one of my favorite heroes in the game. I love playing Lifestealer so much.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So here some action is going on the mid lane and I'm not even watching. That's because I have armlet. I think I'm doing the right thing by just farming my lane. Sometimes when making a rotation as a carry, it can be completely useless and that can be a complete waste of time. Look how much damage I did to that axe. Just 2 auto attacks with armlet on. That's crazy. So I'm just sitting on the top lane for now, and I do have a TP. Most of the time I wouldn't move out of the safe lane as a Lifestealer until I get armlet. Sometimes there are exceptions. If like 2-3 enemies are diving my mid lane tower or my off lane tower and they have no escape, they have no way of getting away from it fast, like something like Spirit Breaker charge away or Mirana leap or anything like that. If they have no way of escaping from me, I can rotate and get some kills. But most of the time, make sure you I always make sure I finish my armlet, get a Blightstone, and at this point Lifestealer is just extremely strong. He right clicks for so much damage. Armlet and Blightstone. The next item is going to be Echo Saber. I like Echo Saber on Lifestealer a lot. Getting the tower last hit here, very important. And now tipping middle. Okay, now the Queen of Pain blinks in. I should have raged here. The Rubik still couldn't back in time, so that was a nice fissure from the Earthshaker as well. And we're gonna get a double kill here. Now that was a nice rotation. Okay, the enemies commit for the Invoker kill. Rubik uses lift, so Rubik has no disable to stop me. After that he had Tornado, so he tornadoed me, but still it's like a low level tornado, so not much duration and stuff like that. I just still killed them. So they commit to a kill and they use disables and they don't have a way of getting back fast, so I just TP and I kill the Rubik. And what I'm doing here is, you may be asking here, why are you afraid of a Rubik? He has rage. So if I open wounds this Rubik, he's going to rage, remove my open wounds, I waste my time. Much better to go back and farm some creeps. Normally, there is no way 12 minutes into the game you should be afraid of a Rubik with just brown boots. And here they must have some kind of vision because they knew I was farming these ancients. But we still kill them though. We still kill them. The damage they did to me was not enough to kill me, so I just still kill them. And here, open wounds. No reason to go back to base. I have a clarity. Oh yeah, clarities. A lot of people don't do that. I learned that from pro players, from watching pro players, like core pro players, mid laners and safe lane carries pro players. Get yourself clarities. Clarities are insanely strong since the change where they made it to not get cancelled by creeps. Like a long time ago in Dota, if you have a clarity or a healing salve and then you get hit by a creep, it gets cancelled. But right now, nothing cancels, like, not nothing, only hero damage cancels your clarity. So, you can just get a clarity, continue farming creeps, and your clarity won't be cancelled. So, getting yourself clarities like that through the entire game, like early and mid game at least, is extremely good and very important to do. It will save you so much time going back to base. If I'm a Lifestealer and I just go into a fight and I leave that fight with 100 HP, I can just open wounds, a creep, and heal from that. I don't have to go base. I don't think I've gone base so far a single time in 14 minutes. I have 4 kills and I have 102 last hits. I'm about to have like a very early Echo Saber. 15 minutes armlet with Echo Saber on Lifestealer, you're going to destroy everything. Like everything. Another thing is when you have heroes to combo with Lifestealer, like Nyx Assassin, you wanna get some items first. Don't wanna infest that Nyx very early. I want to get like an armlet and Echo Saber before I start infesting. My Echo Saber is on the courier right now. I don't know if infesting Earthshaker here was good. Okay, looks like I'm going to get the axe kill. And then Rubik has lift. And then I kill the Queen of Pain and kill the Shadow Shaman as well. And at this point I'm like super strong. And I TP top to defend against Anti-Mage. Rage, he cannot fight me. In the early game, early and mid game, I do not fear Anti-Mage. Later, Anti-Mage can be a really big problem for you as a Lifestealer. When he gets Abyssal Blade and your rage is on cooldown, he can burn your mana and just like be very annoying on you. Anti-Mage struggles a little bit at killing Lifestealer because you have armlet for armor, and then you have like later you get Assault Cuirass for armor, and on level 25 there is a 15 armor talent, which most Lifestealers take at level 25. I take that one most of the time. And Anti-Mage just struggles a little bit at killing you. But he can be very annoying with the mana burn and like disabling you with bashes and Abyssal Blade through the rage. That's like the most annoying part. When you rage, AM just abyssals you. It goes through magic immunity. Abyssal Blade is a really good item. Really good disable item for carries. It goes through magic immunity and that's like the most important part of it. Next item is going to be Desolator. This is like probably the most standard Lifestealer build. And in this game it seems perfect. I want to gank together with the Nyx Assassin. I have Armlet and Echo Saber. So I think he told me here to kill this camp fast because he wanted experience from it. So we kill this camp very fast and then we just gank something.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
It's very good for Lifestealer to have this kind of combos. Okay, just jump out and quickly get the Shadow Shaman kill. What is Rubik do? Why do I see Rubik on the minimap? I think Rubik has... Yeah, Rubik had Vendetta, that's why he was... Oh, that was a really nice fissure there. And Rubik's lift put me on the left side of the fissure where I could kill them all. Got monster kill. Monster kill streak. I'm very tanky here. I know that they cannot kill me. Anti-mage cannot fight me. There is no way. If I'm raged, anti-mage cannot fight me at all. Even if I'm not raged, I think AM still can't fight me that much. That's because I have more farm than him. I have like 1000 net worth more than him, so...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Invoker Alacrity on me.
Radiant's bottom tower
Attack
is
speed
fallen.
100. Attack speed increased by 100 and damage increased by 10. Is that what I saw? That's some crazy attack speed right there.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked. Dire's middle tower has
One
fallen.
big mistake to make us a Lifestealer is to start infesting too early. Like, for example, hit level 6 and start infesting. Never do that. You want to have levels.
Radiant's bottom tower
Level
has seen
2
better
infest is the perfect time to start infesting because it has only 75-second cooldown, and by that time you also get 2 items. This is a free bottom tower.
is the weakest tower.
Tipping back to base because I want to get full HP. But then again, I could just go to the jungle and open wounds creeps. At this point, I don't need clarities anymore. The clarity thing I said, very important, is that like on most carries it should be done. On Lifestealer, once I get Echo Saber, it gives me a decent amount of mana regen, and I don't really need clarities anymore. Infesting my Nyx Assassin here. Honestly, having a Nyx Assassin or a Slardar, any kind of invisible ganker, Nyx, a Riki, Bounty Hunter, or any kind of Blink Dagger Initiator, Axe, Slardar, those kind of heroes. If I don't have them, I probably wouldn't pick Lifestealer. They just make Lifestealer so much more useful because Lifestealer can infest them and gank with them. It's like extremely important. There is a Rubik with Ghost Walk here because Nyx is getting slowed. And let's see what happens in this fight. I'm just staying back, focusing this anti-mage, forcing him to blink out. With just 3 auto attacks on the anti-mage, I burn more than half of his HP. Just 3 auto attacks. So I force him to blink out of the fight, and then I turn on the axe, and that was the easiest axe kill of my life. And now pushing out the top lane. 21 minutes. I have insane farm right now with Deso, Armlet, Echo Saber. We don't have much vision right now. Like, overall this game we didn't have much vision. I opened the shop and we have 4 observers in stock. Like, the supports just weren't buying much vision, and I didn't really understand why. Vision is extremely important. Like, one of the main reasons I'm able to climb right now as a support is because I non-stop buy wards. I buy every observer every time it's available in the shop. I buy it and I put it somewhere. And like, vision is extremely important. When you play support, you have to understand how important vision is. And if you secure that for your team, you will win a lot of games. We're trying to find the anti-mage, but he blinked away. Maybe he saw the gank coming, maybe they have observer wards. Also, they scan. There was a radiant scan on us, so they know we were here. And they are all going away. Okay, Shadow Shaman is dead here. I infested the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is a good blink hero that I can infest. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. Infest like blink heroes and invisible gankers. Okay, so I want to defend this. I TP to the tower. Just 2 right clicks on that anti-mage. Actually, 1 right click. It was 2 auto attacks because of Echo Saber. And anti-mage has nowhere to run here. Nice echo slam by the Shaker. And just 2 auto attacks and that Rubik gets wrecked. Overall, this is a really good Lifestealer game. Like, apart, like, having teammates that you can infest and gank with, like those Blink Dagger heroes or those invisible heroes, makes a game good for Lifestealer. Apart from that, the heroes enemies had in this game makes the game even better for Lifestealer. Like, those supports are very, very squishy, and they are very underfarmed and underleveled. Just look at the net worth right now. Rubik is a 3k net worth, Shadow Shaman is a 2k net worth, and it's just... I two-shot them. Basically, I 2 or 3 shot those supports. Like, it's...
Yes, he's mine.
It's very squishy, and once I rage, they can't do anything. What is a good support example against Lifestealer? I would say Bane. If I slow and rage at a Bane, he can, instead of running, he can just turn and ult me, because Bane's ultimate goes through magic immunity. But if I slow and rage and run at the Rubik, he's dead. If he gets Glimmer Cape, I will buy Dust. He's dead. He can buy like a Ghost Scepter maybe, because it's very unlikely that Lifestealer would buy Diffusal Blade. Very, very unlikely. I have seen it, but it's like very, very rarely seen. And here, this should be a very easy kill. The Rubik did have a Glimmer Cape there, I think, or a Ghost Scepter. He has... No, he doesn't have anything. It was... Who had a Glimmer Cape there? Someone from the enemy team did something. Or maybe Rubik stole something, some spell that makes him invisible. I saw the Rubik going invis there, so I didn't really know. But yeah, if I rage and run at a Shadow Shaman, he can't do anything, he's dead. Nice Nick stun here. Oh, okay, that... Well, that was unfortunate. Wait, what happened there? I needed one more last hit, but... Like, one more hit, but I got used? Or I lost vision? Did I lose vision there? What the... Anyway, whatever. Okay, that was that rage. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about in this video: when to rage. There are heroes where waiting with rage is good, but other heroes like Rubik or Shadow Shaman, I have to rage almost instantly because they have instant disables. This is the thing I wanted to say. If heroes have instant disable like Rubik with instant lift, you should rage like, how is it called? Like something like pre-rage, like before you reach the hero. For example, against Ogre, right? Ogre, you can just slow him, run at him, and if you see he puts his hands together or he does the stun animation to you, you press rage. Sometimes you can kill an Ogre without even pressing rage, because he just, instead of trying to stun you and force the rage from you, at least when you focus him, he just runs away and he dies and you don't even rage him. Other heroes like Rubik, he has really good like turn rate, he turns really fast, and the lift is instant, so gotta rage really early against him. Same with Vengeful Spirit, right? You can predict, basically, you can predict when is the disable coming, so you rage when you see the disable coming. But heroes like Shadow Shaman that has instant hex, you don't want to get hexed, because after that you're gonna get shackled and disabled forever, and that is a really nice anti-mage kill. Anti-mage is getting destroyed in this game. And here I get disabled. I didn't even see that this guy TP'd to the shrine, but once the disables are over, he can't do anything. Like at this point of the game, I'm so fat. Like I'm 12-0-3 at this point of the game. I'm so fat. Nothing can kill me, nothing can stop me. And we are snowballing this game out of control. You can see from the gameplay here in this game how I didn't always rage at the perfect timing, but overall you get the idea, right? Against some heroes it's really good to rage early. Okay, Shadow Shaman, two-shotted, I rage, and he can't hex me, and just get the bottom barracks here. By the way, the way you play, like, when pushing as a Lifestealer, since you are very survival with rage, the way you play, especially with the Aegis, we can go back to that push just for a second, just to show you what I'm doing here. Alright, so here we're going to push the bottom tower. I'm a Lifestealer, extremely fat at this point of the game, and I have Aegis. It's very important that I stay in an aggressive position to scout for my teammates. Like right now, see where I'm positioning myself right now? I'm like inside the enemy base, I'm going past the barracks. Instead of being very passive and hitting the barracks from here, from this position, I'm like hitting the barracks from here. Because I know that at this point, Axe is dead and I cannot get called by a blade mail, and that means pretty much I cannot die. If I don't get called by Axe with blade mail this game, I do not die. I am that strong. And on top of that I have Aegis. So very aggressive position here. Scouting the enemies if they come closer. Ready to go on anyone that I see. And I even two-shot the Shadow Shaman there. And I just wanted to point out this this position. Like, when you are extremely strong as a carry, very important to be very aggressive and realize like which enemies can kill you and how, and if they can kill you at all. I'm not sure if enemies can kill me at all this game anymore. Like at this point I feel like I'm unkillable. So just very aggressive position, blocking enemies from initiating on my ranged squishies. I'm the tanky here, the squishies are behind, and just that way just creating a lot of space in the fight, giving my casters, my spellcasters, a lot of space to do whatever they want. And Shadow Shaman shows up, and I just kill him, very easy kill, and get barracks, and then everybody just walks away. Because sometimes, and I do it as well when I play carry, like, carry is not that easy. Carry is pretty hard to play. It's like probably the second hardest role after middle. And realizing your advantage is extremely important. I have had so many games where me as a carry, I am really farmed, but I'm just scared to go in. Seriously? I was losing those games because I was simply afraid to go in. And Shadow Shaman was placing sentry wards here, but this is like very easy kill for us. Axe is jumping in, that's a really nice echo slam. I get a double kill for now, and don't want to chase after the Rubik because my rage is running out. And now another kill on the Axe. That's a really nice bash right there. I get lifted. My mana gets burned, but I can still right click for a lot of damage. And oh, that was really close. I almost got one more auto attack on AM. Okay, so here we lost the Invoker. We are all low HP, low mana, so just go to the shrine, and use it together. We all need it. And we wait for the invoker to spawn. We took the bottom barracks, we took the bottom tier 3 tower, so that means we can destroy shrines as well. So I think from here the best place to go destroy the shrine. Okay, just gonna do that.
Yes.
I even have a Nyx assassin there. Basically, one big mistake I was doing before when I was playing carry is I was too passive. Like, I was really fat and I was in a spot where I can be very aggressive, but I was not realizing that. Realizing that is extremely important. Shadow Shaman just... Okay, Shadow... I think they just gave up at this point. No, actually they are pushing top lane, so no, didn't really give up. But that Shadow Shaman ultimate on bot lane was like... I don't want to defend anymore. It was something like... this game is over, fuck it. Honestly, they can't win anymore. We are how much is this? 13k, it says it here. 13k net worth advantage for us. Okay, stop my TP and go for the Rubik kill. Questionable Nyx assassin stun. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was probably aiming for the trees. He wants to stun the trees. But anyway. And now we're getting super juked by a Rubik, but I think we don't even get him at the end. And enemies are getting some split push action. Actually, that was really well played by them. Rubik was distracting us and he kited us so much. And meanwhile on the top lane, AM and Queen of Pain found the kill. This is the perfect case. Look at that, look at that. I am sitting at 17k net worth. The next two heroes are enemy heroes. My invoker, my second core, has the same net worth as this Earthshaker. This invoker said it in this game that he's not a very good invoker player. But like, we thought that invoker is a... No, I don't know why did he pick... I don't remember why did he pick invoker, but he said he's not a very good invoker player, but maybe he said he felt like it's a good pick in this game. And it's okay because it's all working out so far. We are ahead, we are winning really hard. I'm wondering if this anti-mage gets more net worth than me by the end of the game. In this game I didn't go Midas, so I don't get that good GPM from a Midas. I just get gold from farming creeps and heroes. And the enemies are here. Looks like they were smoking, trying to kill Roche or try to gank us when we kill Roche. And I just kill the axe here, get the regen rune, but it gets disabled. And attack this anti-mage. Trying to run away. Okay. Okay, I probably should be fighting there. Wait. This is one of those cases where I can put the free camera, right? I can put free camera for a second. And let's see what happened. So I use my rage in the very beginning of the fight. Alright. Anti-mage used his Manta. And that's very obvious because there is an illusion here. He already used Manta. He is silenced by a Bloodthorn. Queen of Pain cannot kill me. She already used Sonic Wave. And Rubik is stunned by the fissure. That was a really good fissure, by the way. Instead of running here, I should open wounds the anti-mage and fucking kill him. Open wounds him and right click him. There is a chance that he right clicks me and he bashes me, but he's stunned by a fissure, and then, you know, I also have a chance of bashing him, so definitely open wounds the anti-mage here. he's silenced and he cannot remove this silence and just fight him. But what I did is not super bad either. We already lost the Nyx and Skywrath. I believe we can still win this fight. Let's see what happens. But definitely I should have just opened wounds and hit the AM. This is another case where I was playing a little bit too scared. I was playing more scared than I should. And I started saying that this game is the perfect example. In games where you check out your replay, right? You want to see mistakes, you want to improve your gameplay. You check your replay, you open the net worth and you see that you have a lot more than your other core hero. That means you shouldn't be scared to go in. The hero with the highest net worth should not be in the background, because all this net worth, all these items do nothing if you are not going in. I hope that makes sense. Because if you let this Skywrath or this Nyx or this Invoker go first, look at their net worth. Like they have 2 items only, and I have 4 items. I'm extremely fat, so manning the fuck up is the best thing to do when you're the highest net worth. Now, I'm not saying run into 5 heroes and suicide into them and then yell at your team that they are not helping. Just try to analyze and see when you should have gone in. Like right now, I should hit this anti-mage, but instead I was running because I was a little bit scared. On top of that, the EMP burned his mana and Invoker hit him with a Cold Snap, so this anti-mage would have 100% died if I hit him once. 1 hit, he would have died. Instead of that, player perspective, we go on this... Okay. We use the shrine and then we see that Rubik is trying to push the mid lane and infest on the Earthshaker, and we just get a nice Rubik kill, and yeah. That makes sense there. By the way, I wanted to say, playing core helps me as a support as well. Because as a support, you play around your cores a lot. And as a support, understanding what your cores need to do is very important, so you can play around that. Understanding when your cores are strong enough to push, or they are weak and play defensive, you can play around that. If you are strong enough to push, you should put aggressive wards as a support. But if your cores are really weak, underfarmed, underleveled because they had a very hard laning phase, then defensive wards help a lot. And making sure that the cores are farming and sitting around them, defending them so they don't die. Like as a core, understanding as a support, understanding what your core needs to do and what your core can do is very important. It impacts your support play so much. For example, items as well. If enemies have huge initiation on your core, on your cores, you can build a... I always forget the name of this item. You can build a Lotus Orb if it's a very good defensive items that a support can use on his teammates. You can also build a Solar Crest. If the enemy has 2 cores that right click and deal insane physical damage, you can build a Solar Crest and use it on a teammate and give him a lot of evasion, right? So here, nice Echo Slam. Once again, another example, going in very deep first. Do not be afraid of anything. Lifestealer at this point of the game, super fat, with Aegis, going in, stay in front. Again, I should be in front. I'm like playing around the Nyx Assassin. And Earthshaker is waiting. Earthshaker is just waiting. Look at that. Is this Nyx Assassin? Oh, these are illusions, never mind. So, in front again, in front of everything. Earthshaker staying on the back line. Like, just by being in front, creating so much space in fights, because I'm the strongest hero in the game right now, enemies are afraid of me, so... Earthshaker staying all the way back, waiting for the perfect Echo Slam, and he gets it. Very good Earthshaker player this game. There is the like a 3-man Echo Slam, and we just right click everything and kill everything. And at this point the game is just over. There is nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do anymore. Player perspective. Anti-mage killed Earthshaker, but who cares? That's okay, we get mega creeps.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen, and I don't now have mega creeps.
So if Anti-mage gets a butterfly, I could maybe build MKB later this game or Bloodthorn. We already have a Bloodthorn. I definitely think AC is still my best choice as a next item. Even if AM gets butterfly at this point, we have a Bloodthorn on the Invoker. And we can just kite and disable this AM a lot. We have a lot of disables and silences in this game. Games with control are so perfect. Remember yesterday the Witch Doctor gameplay I uploaded? My Witch Doctor stun, the cask, was the only stun we had in the game. It was pretty painful to play like that. Seriously, the more disables the better. Like, without disables in that game, we weren't able to catch enemies, we weren't able to fight properly, because enemies were just free to run around, and nothing can stop them, because we had no disables. In this game, we have Invoker, with a lot of, like, tornadoes, cold snap, just Invoker shenanigans. We have Rod of Athos and Silence from the Skyrat. And we have Nyx stuns, and we have this Earthshaker stuns, and just look at the enemies being disabled forever. And they just die all the time. I think at this point he already has the butterfly. Oh yeah, I didn't even know that. He already has it. I was talking about it, but he already has it. So it didn't really matter, he still died because we have a lot of disables and I get to right click him a lot. I forgot to explain, like, I forgot to look at talents. On level 10 I take mostly the 5 of all stats. 15 attack speed, I used to take this one, but 5 of all stats, 5 agility gives you 5 attack speed. And also you get 5 strength, which gives you HP, and it gives you damage. You get the intelligence, and overall, let me see. Overall, the 5 stats seem better to me now. I get intelligence from mana. On level 20, on level 15. Okay. If I go for the item build like this game, Armlet, Echo Saber. If I have Echo Saber, basically, this is what I do. If I have Echo Saber and I get the double auto attack, this 25 damage can matter a lot. 25 damage, but double auto attack from Echo Saber makes it 2 instant really fast auto attacks, and it makes it 50 damage. So the 25 damage level 15 talent becomes really efficient with Echo Saber. But if I go Sanjin Yasha, where I go tanky mode, instead of Echo Saber, I go Armlet Sanjin Yasha, and then Desolator, and then AC. Sometimes I do get the 250 health with that. It just becomes really tanky, and if I have like a Shadow Fiend middle in my team, a hero that deals a lot of physical damage, I can go a little bit more tanky and stay in front, tank some damage from enemies, and create a lot of space for that Shadow Fiend to right click. On level 20, I think 99% of the games I take 15 evasion. It's just like 15 evasion. It's not a lot, but it's definitely something. It does help a lot. And on Lifestealer, you don't really buy evasion. Some people buy Heaven's Halberd, but evasion, like, you don't buy evasion, so that evasion talent means a lot. On level 25, I used to take plus 1 second rage duration before, but I realized that it doesn't make a difference. It like makes an extremely small difference. Maybe plus 1 rage duration is if enemies have no physical damage, or like have no right clickers. They have all disables, all spells that can kite you, so you don't want to get stunned and stuff and slowed. 99% of the time on level 25 on Lifestealer, I get plus 15 armor. It just seems so much more efficient, so much better. So this is what I do on Lifestealer most of the time. Sometimes exceptions can be made, but most of the time, level 10, 5 stats, level 15, 25 damage, level 20, 15 evasion, level 25, 15 armor. That's it. If you want to look at stats from this last game, where is the game? Okay, never mind, I have to open it. Look at my wins here. Woo! Look at that, boys. Look at that. Woo! This is season. This is international ranked, so it doesn't matter so much. But look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Even more here. Oh man, look at all them wins, bro. Lifestealer game. If you wanna look at the stats, here they are. 21-0 plus 26 from this game. Easy 26. After this game, my MMR was 5.5k, but right now it's 5.7k. No, I lost 5,670 here. Oh yeah, I have it in the title of yesterday's Witch Doctor gameplay. 5,670. Yeah, true. Yeah, so that's my MMR right now. And look at some damage. Most damage on me. You can definitely see that Invoker wasn't doing much damage. He was right that he is not a very good Invoker, but hey, it worked out perfectly this game. I had an amazing game. I haven't had this good of a carry Lifestealer game in a very long time. Absolutely destroyed everything this game. I just got really good farm in lane. The supports completely zoned out the axe and made sure I get complete free farm. And then I was able to have big impact with all the free farm that I had. Sometimes you have free farm, but you don't really know how to, or you don't really manage to get to have like a huge impact with your free farm. Happens. But this game, it was played very well. The Earthshaker had insane echo slams. Earthshaker did so much this game. He even did more damage than the Invoker, so yeah. Earthshaker did really, really well. And yeah, that's it for this game. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was like useful. Learn something new from it. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. That would be really appreciated. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every day. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Good luck and have fun playing video games. My good old intro. No, outro. Intro and outro. I did both this game. This video, I mean.